How you doing? This is Don. Today, what we're gonna do, install new headlights on this bad boy. I've got the Vallejo made in Belgium E2 headlights. These are the 7-inch round for my particular application. And I've also got a new wiring harness I'll install to show you that. That's from Summit, part number 34263 is the manufacturer's part number. And we'll take a look at why these are superior to other brands of headlights. Has a little dust boot, comes with it, and the lens quality. I don't know if you can see that in the camera, but very clear, and it's got a nice pattern. Very well constructed. They're made in Belgium. And what I'm going to show you right now is the old headlight setup and how bright it is. So I'm going to turn out the lights, turn on the headlights on the Nova, and you're going to see the difference. Right now the low beam's on, and this is the stock sealed T3 headlights. In a dark garage they don't look too bad, and this is the low beam, but you can see the light output over here. And I'm going to turn on a high beam next to show you. High beams, they don't look much different, that's for sure. And light output. I know it's not the best thing I should be against the garage, but I just don't feel like pulling it out right now. This will definitely give you an idea after I do the install. First, we're going to do the relay kit, and I'll show you the brightness difference on the stock headlights. Then we'll move on to put the new ones on. Let's open up the new headlight harness kit. So what we got is 2 relays, one for the low beam, one for the high beam. If you have 2 headlights on your vehicle, this is all you're going to need. If you have 4 headlights, you're going to need 2 harness kits. As you can see, it comes with the instructions. And what's nice about this harness kit, it's all plug and play. So you're basically taking the original vehicle headlamp plug, plugging it into the harness. That's going to give you your low voltage switching for the relays. And then run 2 wires to your battery for the high and low beam. And that's going to stop the voltage drop across going through the light switch and then the fuse panel like they did in the old days. Just to show you, I've got the harness all laid out on the floor real quick. It's kind of hard to get it all on camera at once. So this particular vehicle, power wire runs through the driver's side, connects up to my first headlight over here, and then runs through the front, behind the battery and behind the radiator, and ultimately ends up back there, which is hard to see because it's dark. So what I'll do is I'm going to take my original headlight plug it in here to the male connection of the harness. Then these will plug directly into my lights on both sides. I've got a ground there for chassis. And my main power is right here. You got 2 feeds for each high beam and low beam. And then these 2 connections, your relays plug into. Works out good because I've got room on my firewall for a couple relays. So I'm going to get this installation started, and then I'll check in somewhat after I get it all hooked up. I have the harness temporarily hooked up because I am changing out these headlights and I want to do the job right. But just to show you, this is the harness hooked up, going to the battery like I said, and then you got your grounds, and we'll see what this looks like hooked up to the stock headlights and see if we see a difference. Here we go. This is the low beam. Seems it might be lighting up a little more. Be able to compare in the videos. But again, that's the low beam. High beam. Just the relay installed only. Again, hard to compare when I'm just looking at it, switching out the relay versus getting hooked up directly. But you guys will be able to see the difference because I'm going to put 2 comparison shots up. Now that I've got one headlight out, I just wanted to point out the fact what's nice about this conversion is the fact that it's the same exact connection. So there's no harnesses that you're going to have to rebuild. If anything, you might have to extend the power wire like I did. So if you look, that's a T-type sealed bulb. Here's the new housing. And what's nice is this halogen bulb is removable. So you don't have to take the headlight out, the whole headlight out to replace the bulb. But if you take a look at the connection, they are identical. But that's going to go inside this housing, and we'll do that now. Just a protective cover here. Again, these are really high quality housings. New bulb. Just pops in. And you clip it back. And that's where your dust cap's gonna go. I'm not ready to put that on yet, but just wanted to show you. Don't forget, it's a great idea to put a little dielectric grease on the connections for the headlights, your harnesses, on everything. Let's install that second one. Getting close to finishing up the final install. These only do go in one way. Smaller tabs toward the bottom, bigger tab toward the top. Then again, lock in. And we're going to put the dielectric grease on it now. This is important. The dielectric grease will save you a lot of corrosion. There you go. Let's install the second one. We have officially finished this mod. You can see the new headlights are in. Everything's lined up good. I'm gonna have to adjust them once I get the car out against something flat. The install is much cleaner now. You can barely even see that the new harnesses are in. Relays are tied up to the radiator support. Got your new connections here. This side, same thing. Dielectric grease, important. No corrosion on your connections. Now the fun part. Let's see, get the lights out and see if we can see a difference. First test. Low beam. See the bike's lit up pretty good there. And we'll take a look at them here. Looking pretty bright. Now we're gonna test the high beam. High beam. Everything's well lit here. I can definitely see a difference in the camera. Again, I can't wait to look at these on the actual video screen where I can compare them. But high beam, very bright. If you guys like this video, please like, subscribe, and comment below on what you would like to see next. Constantly doing projects on the Nova and around the garage, so let me know. Thank you very much.